Hi everyone, it's Owen here from Callaway Golf. I'm joined by Inci Mehmet at the beautiful Evian Golf Club here in France, and we've got some brand new Callaway irons with us, the new Apex AI series. This is going to be Inci's first hit. Okay, Inci, new set of irons.
Yeah.
You excited?
I'm so excited. Whilst you guys were setting up, I really didn't want to look at these, so I was just stood there staring at this gorgeous view.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to check these out.
Okay. So we've got a brand new set of Apex. People have been waiting for these for a few years now. So it's exciting we've got them in the range. I'm going to start you off with the new Apex AI 200. So first up, I'm just going to give you it straight away. I want to see your first impressions.
Here we go. Wow. I have always played with the Apex Pros.
Yeah.
So straight away, I think there's a bit of, familiarity that I really like. It's something about the nails. It just looks really sexy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can tell straight away, there's a little bit of more, I guess, muscle and meat in there. So instantly I feel as though this would be relatively forgiving.
Yeah.
And obviously I don't really play that much golf anymore. So in all honesty, I just need all the help I can get. So
you're still a player though. So let's see. So let's put one down. Let's hit one straight up. Just want to get your first impressions just over the ball. You're saying there it's obviously a little bit more help than the Apex Pro.
Yeah.
So a bit of a more mass market product. Going to go 4 or 5 handicapper up, but yeah. First impressions behind the ball. What do you think?
Honestly, I feel as though already without hitting them. Looking down at this, I feel very comfortable with it. Immediately, yes, I can tell that it's slightly thicker than my Apex Pros. However, if they're too thick, I think sometimes it's quite difficult to get the club through the rough.
Yeah.
But this isn't too thick. Immediately, I actually feel quite comfortable with that. And I mean, the club head's not too big. I would almost say to my family, they're all maybe 10 to 13 handicappers. I feel as though I could play with these, but maybe they could as well.
Well, the whole point of this club is it's packed with technology, but in a smaller, sleeker package. You can play a nicer looking iron, something nice to the eye, but still get the performance. So why don't you go and hit this one? We've got 7-iron here, we've got Chrome Tour golf balls, and we've got a quad setup.
Okay.
Par 3, we've got about 155, 160 yards.
Well, we haven't zapped this, but we're assuming it's about 160.
Let's give it a go.
Okay, so this is the first ever hit with a 7-iron AI 200. Whoa.
Oh, beautiful shot.
How good did that sound? Felt like it went a mile. That has carried the back edge of the green. That has carried 170.
Wow. 170 carry,
with a 7-iron.
118 ball speed.
With a 7-iron. I mean, normally I would hit a 7 about 155, 158 yards.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. As soon as I hit it, it felt like a flush. Look at that for a divot, guys. Perfection. But yeah, that absolutely flew.
So straight away, I noticed you talked about the sound there and the feel. So sound and feel, as we know, are really interconnected. They're kind of the same thing. If it sounds good, it feels good. We've got something new here in this package. So this is a hollow body construction, something we've done before. But what's different about this Apex is we've got a forged face, we've got a forged 455 face, and then a forged body as well. So first time we've ever done this with this sort of iron, where you've got 2 lots of forgings together.
Nice.
And that's the sound and the feel that you can hear. Why don't you give it another go?
That was a little baby draw, wasn't it? I'm going to try and play a little baby fade here, if I may.
So this is a big test of these irons as well, how workable they might be for you.
So the first one with a slight draw went 170.
Yeah. I
I would expect this to go about 163 then, I'd imagine. It's going to take a little bit off it. But it's important to have some sort of feel in this, isn't it? That was pretty much dead straight. Little baby fade. Definitely took a little bit off that. And pin high.
That's good.
164. We said
Nice.
163. We got 164, guys.
I tell you what, we're going to go long here, but why don't we just go towards a longer iron? Let's go for a 5-iron.
Okay.
So forgiveness test here for you.
Yeah.
Getting a bit harder. We're going to fly the green here, but that's okay. So again, what do you think? Just sitting behind the ball there.
Honestly, I feel really comfortable looking at this. And I just think when you're a player, especially with a longer iron, sometimes everything can just look and feel a bit smaller and harder. But immediately, just putting this club down, it just looks quite professional, but in a forgiving manner.
Yeah.
So
let's give this one a go. Okay.
Must admit, I didn't strike that one, but still, that 193. Are we up in altitude or something?
We might be. We are near Geneva.
So I struck that a little bit further back. That wasn't perfect, but that has seriously flown.
Yeah, So a little bit of help there. What you're going to find with these irons as well, because we've used the AI Smart Face that we used in the Smoke product, you're going to find this more consistent as well. So you've got a bit of robustness, a bit of consistency in the spin. So if you hit it off center, so you're not perfect, I'm not perfect, I know that. You were saying you don't play as much, so it's important. And the people that are going to look at these irons and test these irons, it's going to be really important that you get that consistency.
Yeah.
So we've used real world data from real world golfers for the first time. So rather than just robot testing, we're taking all the data in, off centre hits. This is really going to help you. So that's where the AI comes from. So it's super clever stuff. Give that one another go. Let's see it fade with this one. Yeah, nice high fade there. Push
fade, but definitely moved left to right and took a tiny bit off it.
Yeah. Cool.
It does sound amazing. It
does sound great. I think this is the biggest thing that people are going to see. If you've used this club in this market before, if you've tried, you know, an Apex before or some other similar hollow body construction irons, you might find that the sound, the feel was kind of a bit clicky. You're not going to see that with these. These are going to feel much more like a forged, bladed sort of iron. You're really going to see a benefit there in terms of that feedback, and you're feeling that straight away.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, why don't we switch it up? Let's go for the AI 300. So straight away here, slightly longer club, bit more offset, bit longer blade length, bit more help, bit thicker top line. Let's see your first impressions of that one. Put that one down compared to the others. Notice the difference?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I can see that offset. Definitely looks a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
Definitely not something I think I would naturally pick up and play with.
Yeah.
But I guess the whole point of this is just to see how it looks and feels. Now, this looks like a sort of club that I would recommend to someone maybe in like a 15 handicapper range, where they're not necessarily going to strike it out the middle every single time. Looks like the club face is slightly bigger. I don't know if it is.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, so it's going to be a slightly longer blade length, so a little bit more help there as well. Just in terms, there's a little bit more cavity back in it as well compared to the AI 200. You'll see that.
Overall, if this AI 300 stamp wasn't there, just looking at it square on from the back, between the 300 and 200, there's not an immediate difference.
No.
You're still looking at this going, I can play.
So this is all about packaging up an iron technology the way it is, that you can play what feels like a real top level gamer forged iron, but it's going to give you that technology, that help to make the game a bit easier. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds. So why don't we give it a hit and see what you think about feel?
Would you naturally expect this to go slightly higher?
You would expect to go a bit higher, yeah.
Because I think, you know, for 15 handicapper up onwards, sometimes
get the ball in the air a bit
doesn't
easier,
hurt, right? Right, let's give this a go. Should have looked at my launch angle for the first one.
Okay, yeah, that was quite a bit higher.
100%, but that's good as well. Tell you, how am I hitting these all straight?
Well, that's gone a long way as well.
178.
178, 121.
Owen, that is illegal.
Yeah, you're tempted. They might be going in the bag.
I think my ego won't allow me, but that has travelled a mile. But I guess, again, like the whole point of it is to get that flight, to have that bit of forgiveness, because I definitely don't strike out the middle anymore. Again, not necessarily an iron I would throw in the bag. If anything, I'm actually quite intrigued by the 200s.
I mean, you've obviously hit game improvement irons in the past. I mean, how does that feel in comparison?
Definitely easier to hit, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I made contact with that, the ball's just launched up in the air, and I think that's really important. So yeah, I mean,
Well, tell you what, why don't we switch it up to the 5-iron? Let's give you a real test. So
this is going to end up on the 9th green, isn't it?
Okay.
The other side of the golf course.
We've got this beautiful course to ourselves at the moment.
So 5-iron, I would normally hit this stock is probably about 175.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just hit a 7-iron 178, so
let's see what this does.
Okay. That was a little bottom groove, but still held its line nicely.
Good test. 193 yards.
That's a joke.
127 ball speed.
I like that. It's great. I just think you just need all the help you can get sometimes. Why make this game harder for yourself when it's hard enough?
Got a good shaft in here as well. So we've got dynamic gold mid, 100 gram Golf Pride Z-line grip as well. So good components, good club.
It's a good start.
Good start.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. First impressions.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Time to get them in the bag.
I think I want the 200s in my bag.
Yeah, thank you, Inci. It's great to get a first hit with these, a beautiful venue like this. As ever, guys, really important that you go and get fitted. Speak to your local PGA Pro, your local Callaway stockist, Callaway retailer. They'll be able to help you, point you in the right direction. AI 200, AI 300, maybe a combo of both. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all next time.